Imagine a world where the Soviet Union never existed. No Iron Curtain, no nuclear standoff, just the quiet hum of an Austro-Hungarian dirigible silently crossing a still united Europe. This isn't a fantasy, but a haunting echo of what might have been. The Great War never happened, and the 20th century, is unrecognizable. Fascism, communism, even global hyperpowers are foreign concepts, but none of this was supposed to happen. History's course was set. It all started with one decision, or rather, one failed attempt, in June 1914. Archduke Franz Ferdinand and Sophie, Duchess of Hohenberg, depart the Sarajevo City Hall, their motorcade proceeding as planned. Gavrilo Princip, positioned at the Latin Bridge, draws his pistol. His hand trembles, perhaps a sudden distraction or pure luck. The shots go wide, striking no one. Princip is immediately apprehended. No martyrdom, no immediate justification for war. Austria-Hungary still issues its ultimatum to Serbia, demanding harsh concessions. Russia mobilizes cautiously, but without the immediate emotional trigger, diplomacy has more room to breathe. The great powers, perhaps seeing the writing on the wall, lean on Vienna and Belgrade. A localized Austro-Serbian war does erupt. Austria-Hungary, confident in its might, invades. But without German unconditional support for a wider conflict, Russia's limited mobilization acts as a deterrent. The war is brutal, contained within the Balkans, a bloody, grinding affair that lasts months, not years, ending with a negotiated peace, but no sweeping territorial changes. The Austro-Hungarian Empire, though bruised, survives. Its internal ethnic tensions remain, but without the catastrophic external shock of a world war, it finds new ways to adapt, perhaps even federalize. The Ottoman Empire, too, avoids its historical demise, slowly modernizing under pressure, maintaining a foothold in Europe and the Middle East. The Russian Empire, spared the humiliation and economic collapse of the Great War, averts the Bolshevik Revolution of 1917. Tsar Nicholas II, though still autocratic, is forced to enact more gradual reforms. Russia remains a vast, complex, but monarchical power, perhaps evolving into a constitutional monarchy over decades. Germany, unburdened by war reparations or a stab-in-the-back myth, continues its industrial and colonial expansion. Its naval rivalry with Great Britain intensifies. The Kaiserreich remains a dominant, militaristic force, but without the desperate, ideological fervor that would birth Nazism. A colder, more calculating, great game ensues. Without the punitive Treaty of Versailles, the economic devastation, and the lost generation, the conditions for the rise of fascism and Nazism simply don't coalesce. The interwar period, as we know it, never happens. The seeds of World War II are never sown. The world evolves into a multipolar system. Imperial rivalries persist, perhaps leading to smaller colonial conflicts or proxy wars, but without the ideological clash of communism versus capitalism, the Cold War is a phantom. Perhaps a great game between Germany, Britain, and Russia defines the mid-century geopolitics. Technological advancement takes different paths. Aviation, developed more for commerce than combat, might focus on passenger dirigibles and luxury air travel. Nuclear power arrives later, without the urgent push of wartime research. Digital computing, too, sees a slower, less centralized birth. The entire 20th century, a crucible of suffering and rapid change, is profoundly different. Millions of lives are saved. The map of Europe, the Middle East, even Africa, bears little resemblance to our own. This world, while perhaps not a utopia, avoids the catastrophic, cataclysmic wars that shaped our reality. But even without the two world wars, human nature remains. Rivalries, ambitions, injustices, they would find other outlets. The question isn't if conflict would arise, but what form it would take. Would humanity learn or merely stumble into different, perhaps equally profound mistakes? This journey into a world untouched by the Great War reminds us how fragile peace can be and how monumental a single averted moment can become. If contemplating these forgotten pathways of history lights a spark within you, consider joining our ongoing exploration. Until next time, remember the quiet echoes of decisions that reshaped everything.